warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason and I will be your guide. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all being here on this journey. For those that are new, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the tribe. For those that are returning, I do apologize. I haven't posted a video in almost a week. I was going through some things, getting a lot of downloads, and yeah, so I appreciate you still being here. Just bear with me. I will be continuing. There's some things that are shifting within me. I'm being called to take action, which actually we all are. So I'm just going to get right into this reading. I'm not going to do the whole spiel of you guys. If you want to purchase a private reading, go ahead and email me. If you'd like to donate, there's also options. Remember, I'm doing a buy one, get one free special for the rest of the month. $55 for 2 readings. Good for a lifetime. But let's just get right into it. Okay. So I have been getting a lot of downloads. I'm kind of crunched for time because I'm going to visit family. So I don't really have the time to get too deeply into it, but I know I have to deliver this message, okay? So it is 2022. That is a year of 6. 6 is about harmony. 6 is about sacrifice, okay? Every month, as you guys know, we are the microcosm of the macrocosm, okay? What that really truly means is that the zodiac, the wheel, within a wheel, within a wheel. The wheel is the zodiac. That zodiac applies to our body, to our physical body. Each sign has a correlation to a particular part of the human body. Okay? Like, for example, Leo, lion, lion heart. Leo is linked to the solar plexus, the fire, and the heart chakra, the lion heart. Okay, Pisces, 2 fish, is linked to the feet. Okay, and that's because Pisces are bringing wisdom down to the earth, and they need to stay rooted because they're way up. Okay, so the micro and the macro are one. Now, every month when the moon enters your sun sign, you have probably noticed an increase in sexual energy. There's a huge reason why that happens. Because that sexual energy is the oil. It's called the sacred oil. It's in the Venus, the sacred sacral chakra. It's the masculine and feminine energy. And what it does is it starts to ascend itself upwards, up the spine, to the brain. It goes through the pituitary gland, it crosses the arc, and it enters the third eye, where it becomes magnetized. The third eye has like crystals up there, okay, and it becomes magnetized. Then what ends up happening is it does this for over a period of 2.5 days. In Revelation, it says a times dividing of time. That's what that's talking about. That is a full body regeneration kit. And the thing is, we don't know this. We have forgotten this. We have lost this. We have had this taken from us. Or I don't know if it was, I'm not going to say taken or consciousness fell or whatever it is. All I know is it's a hidden wisdom. It's encoded in the Bible. It's encoded everywhere. Okay? So when the moon enters your sun sign, stay away from sex. Okay? What I mean by that is like masturbation, random sex, anything that's just carnal pleasure seeking, right? It's fulfilling the carnal urges, because what actually will happen is that sexual energy will not be able to rise out of the lower chakras in the amount that it should. Yes, it will rise. You will get some because you're still going to be alive and your cells have to regenerate on some level, right? But you're not going to get as much. That is the gates that's entering the heaven, the Christos. That's what it's talking about. It's everywhere. I got this download, you guys, and then pictures all through my room. Everything that I was right in front of me that I didn't recognize. I'm going to make a separate video on that. but I have to share it because it's in your cards. All right, I'm going to show you. Let's get into this reading now. So just be aware of that. Whatever your sun sign is, for 2.5 days, no sexual, no carnal pleasing, all right? Overcome the urges. I would also work on meditation, stay in a high vibration, drink plenty of water, drink fluoride-free water, eat raw vegetables, salads, greens, tomatoes, carrots, things like that. Stay away from cooked food because cooked food is death. Do not eat, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but what I've learned is don't eat meat. Meat is death, and it will keep you in the lower nature. You're literally eating flesh. You're eating blood. You're eating you. You're eating life. Not like you're eating death. You're killing life to eat it. Okay, that will keep you in the lower chakras. Here now, the thing is, we don't know this stuff, and we haven't been doing it. That's why you're seeing sex propagated. That's why you're seeing it, because it's keeping us in that nature. We're staying down there in that lower, and it's just, you always are going to manifest what you are, right? So it's time where sacrifice, like I said, the number 6 is about sacrifice so that you can come into harmony. This is the year of the twin flame. That is the twin flame, you guys. This is an energy thing, and it's also an actual physical science. It's true. It's been known. It's all through the Bible. I will make a separate video, guys. It's called The Land of Milk and Honey. It's not by chance that you have these cards. The sun, where what happens is when that energy comes up and it magnetizes, it goes back down and seeds into your solar plexus, the seat of the soul, right? That's your mind, heart, stomach coherence. That's what it's talking about. You have sacral chakra here, you guys. You have firm foundation. This is the sexual energy coming up where? The spine. I can't make it up, man. And here's the crazy part. This is for real because this is the 3rd time that I've shuffled these cards and put them out to do this reading, and I stopped doing it. These cards keep coming out. Okay? So it is time. You're being asked to start truly listening to that still small voice. That intuitive insight that tells you not to do this. Tells you that you should probably give up smoking or drinking or, taking medications, having random sex, stop eating meat. You know this because you're being led and guided, but are you listening to it? We're at that time now where it's time to actually take action, and you're being asked to do that. Okay? I mean, angels of light. You have this, and you have the communicator, right? So you are definitely getting downloads and being communicating with the cosmos because it's within you. Remember, everything is within you. You also have the sanctuary card and moonlight enchantment, magic. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is an inner thing that is happening, right? The story of Santa Claus, okay? Santa Claus comes down the chimney and gifts. That's what it's talking about. It's in all mythology, you guys. It's everywhere, right? Jesus is born on December 25th. Why? Because on or around that date, Pisces is in the moon. It's a cycle, so it always happens. So that, it's just hidden stuff, you guys. So you do have Venus and Uranus, which is all about love. This is that energy, and all about change. So you're being asked to elevate your energy, your divine masculine and feminine energy. You're being asked to rise the kundalini. You're being asked to step into your higher calling. You're being asked to listen to your true self. You have Saturn energy under here, followed by Mars. So Mars is in retrograde till January. I will say, like, you're probably realizing that all our institutions, law, school, all that stuff is ruled under Saturn, right? The square of Saturn. You could be like realizing me. I know for me, like communicator, this says right here that you're realizing words have multiple meanings. Yeah, so like I was getting downloads about what's going on in our government system and how it's kind of it's frauding us in a sense that we're being duped to being a part of a beast system that is depleting us, and it's taking our energy because we're always focused on survival instead of actually being free in the innocence in the inner child and letting that go. You also have this nurture card here. And if you notice, it's nurturing what? The right side of the mind, the feminine sign, right? This is what's going on. You're this divine feminine is merging with the bridge groom. It's the bride and the bridge groom. It's everywhere, you guys. Seek truth underneath that and rest and reconsider. Yeah, so meditation, you know, truth is always coming and it's always finding you. So just be ready for it. Don't overlook for it. Just know that it's going to come. Have that confidence that you're being guided. Look at this. You guys, some of you guys could be going on a train ride. Could be taking a trip, a train ride. I've been getting seeing New York a lot, Florida, California, something about the City of Lights. What else did I have, Spirit? What else did you want me to speak? Oh, about structure and doing the next best thing. There was something else here, actually. Hold on, let me look. There was actually a bunch of stuff, but I was kind of trying to rush this. Oh, yeah. So like I said, you're being asked to tune in to your inner person, right? Tune in. Light that spirit, light that fire inside you. And then what you feel like, if you know like you're in a state of fear and you have all this like negativity dialogue going in, you need to just shine the light on it and then release it. You can release it by not dreading on it. Okay? Tune in, tune on, and drop out. There's an opportunity here, you guys, for this to happen, but there's also an opportunity that some of you are not going to hear the message. Okay? You have free will. So you can end this cycle and go on to this higher part of your, where you're supposed to be, where you're being called to, what's going to be best for you, or you can continue doing the same behaviors. Regardless, you're going to reap a reward. Okay? Something about a choice could be something to do with commitment, but I'm getting it's about recommitting to yourself, to your spiritual journey, and rededicating, becoming more dedicated. All right? If you're in New York, something about sparks, that's going to make sense for some of you guys. And then Amy, Tracy, and Josh, those names could be significant to you. All right? Let's, I do want to read this energy here. We do know what Venus is. Venus energy is calling you to love. The Venetian truth. Express your love, okay? Some of you guys, you may be holding back from loves, or you may have been dealing with somebody, you know what I mean, that was like, they didn't know how to express their love. They kind of was going back and forth for no reason. And it was like a projection thing. And you may have just let that go. Okay, I feel that for some of you guys. Could have been something to do with a fire sign. But now I know why the sun card keeps coming up, you guys. It's about your life force energy, and it's about the solar plexus, okay? Yeah, nurture what's good for your life force energy. That's what you're in. It's not playtime anymore, you guys. It's serious time. We're here to be the way showers. If you are telling people you're on a spiritual journey, and you're, are you backing up what you're saying? Are you taking action? Are you doing what's right? It doesn't have to be big things, right? It can be little things, right? But you have to start moving forward. You're being asked to make that change. That's what Uranus is, and Uranus is a very spiritual, spiritual force. All right, let's read it. All right, so the action: surprise or be surprised. Be ready. Shift gears. It's time to experiment and try a fresh approach or new road entirely. If your life were a garden, now would be a time to scatter a handful of diverse seeds. Water them all. See what grows robustly and weed the rest out later. There's that said. Tune in, turn on, drop out, right? That's what it's asking you to do. It's asking you to truly start to listen to that inner dialogue, that inner voice. You are being guided. Urgent anxiety can be a symptom of Uranian restlessness. So rather than just flailing about, look for the root cause and ask what change would actually solve the problem. That's what I was just saying, right? Solution thinking. Be honest with yourself. For some of you guys, you know things, but you're like perpetuating a loop by like just not being real with yourself. Your only person you're failing is yourself when you do that. When you know you should do something and you know you can, and you don't, you can't blame anybody, right? And thing is, I'm going to have compassion too, because I know how it is to not believe in yourself. But here's the thing. If you just keep letting that disbelief carry on, you're never going to believe in yourself. Just do little things, right? Like, you know, if you're feeling down and out, exercise, right? Get up and force yourself. You're going to feel better after you complete it. I'm telling you. And that will start bringing momentum. All right. This is about that sacral energy. So you need to start bringing momentum. Okay. Where are you focusing your energy to? Are you focusing it on the things you don't want to happen? Are you focusing on fear? Are you focusing on pleasure? Right? That's where your attention goes, your energy goes. And that's where the momentum goes. All right. What looks like a disaster may bring a wild opportunity. If you are thrown a sudden or shocking change, assume that you are being tossed out of the nest into a potentially heroic journey. Chaos can be an important catalyst, an unnerving moment caught between forms. The discomfort allows and propels you to transform. Become your most authentic, eccentric self. You are just what is needed. Uranus also encourages technical upgrades, a cutting-edge approach, whether that means acquiring new equipment or new skills. So what I'm getting by this, you guys, wow, it's a song called Trance. I see the fire here. Yeah, light that soul on fire. Get into trance. Get into meditation, right? But what I'm getting by this is if you don't take the action, what ends up happening is something is going to manifest that's going to push you to take action. So you can choose your sacrifice right now, right? You can choose to make sacrifices knowing that change has to happen. The challenge. Uranus electrifies. It may feel like your finger is stuck in an electrical socket. You are anxious to change, but you can spin your wheels until you shift into the new year. So it's also about trusting. So watch out for chariot energy. I've been getting that too. Like the downside of it, forcefulness. Okay? Don't be forceful, but it's time to be using your willpower and dedicating. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? And to stay positive and understand that you are connected with Source. You don't have to fear anything. You truly don't. It is the creation of separation that we put in ourselves that makes us feel and see the world in that we are separated when we're not. The gift. Prepare for an evolutionary leap. See what I mean? Shocking circumstances can force you to engage gifts you didn't know you had to help you transform. You are not those external attributes in transformation. You will not dissolve. A caterpillar is still eternally the same creature once it becomes a butterfly. So see what's going to happen? This is why you're being asked to do this, you guys. I'm telling you. This is it right now. This is something big is about to happen. If you follow this message, you're going to see the fruits of it, okay? They'll be judged by their fruits. Every month when this happens, if you give into those desires, if you are doing things that bring you in a lower vibration, that's why you are maybe depressed, why you're dealing with anxiety. It follows right behind it. It literally does, right? For me, the new moon in Sagittarius, that was in Sagittarius season, that was when it was in Pisces, right? I believe. So, because the moon goes into Pisces on December 26th. Probably December 25th. I'm being prepared just because I was getting 26, but it could be a day before. So I'm just going to be prepared for 2.5 days. So I'm going for 3 days. The 3 days in the void. I've had a channel message about this before, you guys. So just look it up, find out when it is, and if you're on that path and you really want to ascend your being, because that's just what it is. It's an ascension. I'm giving you the key to the land of milk and honey. The land is the body. It's what's inside you. This is the oil. Okay? I will create a video this week because I have to share with you guys about going back to my dream and how I can now connect the dots to everything leading up to this. It's everywhere. Everywhere from the name of the rehab that I went to after I overdosed and died, and all that dream stuff, to the prison that I went, what that name was and how that linked, how I left and went to a sober house, and how I went from that sober house to the same sober house but a different house. And I'll just share with you real quick. So when I had that dream, and when in 2020 when I was in jail, I had a dream, and everything in that dream came to pass. I left jail. For the next 6 months, that dream was happening. I wasn't fully able to see that until this one major event happened, which then it showed it. In a part of the dream, I had to go to St. Mary's Hospital in Lewiston, Maine for an appointment. Well, while I was there, I didn't get to see what I was doing in there, but I saw an old man. I knew he was being mistreated. And as I was leaving, I was told, no, Jason, you have to go rescue that old man. Okay, to make a long story short, well, guess what? 6 months after that dream, after I left jail, I died. I overdosed. And I was on life support for 3 days. Where? At St. Mary's Hospital. Okay? After that happened, 2 weeks later, I got picked up. I went to jail for 92 days. And then I went to rehab at Salvation Army. Salvation. Then I got kicked out of there in 2 months. I went to prison, and the prison was called Mountain View. What is a mountain? You ascend the mountain. Okay? I was there for 6.5 months. I got released. I went to a sober living house named Fresh Start. Yeah, what is an Aquarius? A new age. It's a fresh start. We're getting a new start. And when I was living there, I moved from the house to the house next door that they bought. And guess what their house is? The one I live in right now. This is called the King's Daughter's House. Yes, the King's Daughter's House. It was an old house for college kids. And it was about, for Jesus. I have pictures, paintings that were already in my room when I moved in that are showing you this stuff, you guys. It spoke to me the other night when I got that download. Now I can see it everywhere. So I'm saying that to you because I'm being guided, and you are too. You just got to look for it. You got to be aware of it. What's happening is if you're low in these lower chakras, you're not going to be aware of it. See, when I died and it came back, I had a different vibration. I know I do. But all right, I've already pre-shuffled these and I've already cut the deck, so we're just going to keep going because I do have to get going here. I want to see what the tarot has to say. All right, Spirit, show us what we need to see. Anybody that comes across this message. We got the Page of Swords. There's that child, see? All right. The Nine of Wands. So I can tell you have been through a lot. The Sun. Ooh, see, the Sun came out sideways. This is that choice, that loop that I'm talking about. The Knight of Cups. The Ten of Swords. I'm going to just put that so I can fit over here. All right, what do we got? The Queen of Swords. So a lot of mental energy being, so there it is, the Moon. So it's showing you the moon cycle, you guys, and there it is, right? The two energies on the side. This is also like, following through with what you know, the downloads you're getting. It's also about, building new traditions, following your traditions, following your beliefs, being recommitted to yourself. This is a commitment card, right? There's that tower. What is that tower telling you? If you look at it, what I'm talking about is this energy rises up to the where? To the crown, to the third eye, and then it pops and it falls back down. That's what this card's telling you. It's an esoteric meaning. It's in there. I'm telling you, it is. So what do we got here? It's saying, they're telling you that this Page of Swords is saying, listen, let the child, the inner child, be innocent. You know nothing. You have nothing to fear. Anything, all those like lies that you took and owned as being truth, release them. They're not truth. Remind yourself that and allow this child to be released. Okay? Allow this sword to be used with curiosity and cutting out what doesn't resonate with you, right? Getting out of this energy, this guarded energy. You had to go through this. Okay? You had to go through the cycles and the things that you went through to become enlightened. The further you go down in the denser energies, the faster you rise, the more spiritual enlightenment you can obtain. And that's what happened. Now, you have this Sun card, which is a happy card. It came out sideways. And you have this Knight of Cups. What I'm getting here is it's like chasing love. Real love, not just romantic proposals, right? That's why it was sideways because the ego will get you just to chase like the carnal desires. That's what I'm getting out of this, okay? For some of you, you may have disconnected with a Leo because of ego things that were going on. And you may have just like said, I've had it, and now you're moving away. And now, or you could be thinking about, wanting to move towards that person, or you're tempted to, or something like that. Also, that person may, after, because something ended, okay? Or maybe it was you wanted to try to ignite something and it ended. So now you're just moving on, okay? It could also be someone may want to communicate with you about some type of ending as well. I'm getting that. Because this is an illusion. They may want to emit something. They may want a commitment. That's for some of you. But it's mostly about you being honest with yourself and communicating with the inner voice, the inner child, and actually taking action. This is structure too. This right here, structure. Okay? It's funny because on the song, one of these songs, there was a album with the moon and the wolf. You have two wolves inside you. Okay? The one that you feed the most is the one that's always going to win. But this is about your Kundalini rising ascension energy. This is a huge spiritual reading. This is something that you're not going to regret doing. Look, blind to the facts. Some of you guys, who the F is Justin Time? So something about Justin, okay? But I'm going to say TF. Some of you guys, there it is, the twin flame. Some of you guys need to understand what the twin flame is. It's you. That's it. It's not what you're thinking it is. It's not what they're telling you. That's ego teaching. Everything is within you. Nothing is outside of you. Can you match with somebody? Of course. You can meet somebody who's also a twin flame, right? But it's not like I'm on this journey and I have to deal with ego. That's the twin flame journey. No. It is an individual's journey. Yes, you have to overcome your ego. Don't focus on anybody. Okay? Regardless if I get it downloaded a year, that's truth. You can't focus on that. It's an individual you have to focus on within, and that's what you're being asked to do. Recommitted to your spiritual truth, your values, right? To what resonates with you. Listening to that. Suddenly you're like, I can also say suddenly there's going to be like, yeah, look, you're going to have a lot of good things that are coming. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a new energy, a new loving energy. The feminine energy is going to be taking the lead. Okay? Let's do this. I'm going to read the advice out of the crystal deck. So what you got for crystal today is petrified wood, the number 43, that could be significant, and the aquamarine. And look, the number 7. Can't make it up. Wow. Underneath the aquamarine, you got diamond. Yeah, this is exactly what's happening, man. This is going to be a huge energy shift that's going to take place here. And the thing is, this is for so many people. Like this reading that I'm doing right now should reach thousands of people. I'm really putting the attention out there because it is. This is what we're supposed to be doing right now. All right, I'm going to start off with the aquamarine, number 7 here. Pape talk. Wow. Something too about Rome. That's that. Okay, so like I said about the whole system that was created by Rome. You're probably awakening to that truth too, as I have been. All right. Aquamarine. The essential meaning: enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. There it is. Being recommitted to yourself and taking action on it. More than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information. While remaining focused on the task may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated. Aquamarine spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified and now are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and the good of all. Can't make it up, man. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at a big rock formation or layer of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. First one at a time and then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insights. An aquamarine spirit has come to show you the way. This is what I'm talking about. You guys, this is a very prophetic reading. This is it is the most powerful reading I've ever done. I know. I can feel it in my body, and I can feel you guys receiving it. It's time. Relationship message. Slow down and look carefully, for there are details that need your time. This is the message of Aquamarine Spirit. Which can help you to become crystal clear, both in communicating your needs and in understanding those of others. Old patterns may cause you to overlook new information, material that could give you important insights into your relationship and assist you in making the right choice. Wow. Page number 27. Trust what you notice. If you're feeling a sense of deja vu when it comes to your relationship, it is the conscious universe calling you to learn the lesson of Aquamarine. Be discerning and observant, and you will surely make decisions that are for the highest good for all. You guys, this is the relationship with yourself. That's what I'm getting out of this. It is the relationship with you and spirit. Who's spirit? Who is the Christos? Who is the one? You are. You're that. It's time to listen to that and take action. Petrified wood. 43, which is also 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. I cannot make this up, you guys. All right, patience, timelessness, patience and trust in universal timing, going with the flow. The flow. Allowing it to flow. Let this energy flow. Don't obstruct it, man. Stop blocking it. How do you block it? By this fear, worry, doubt, sex, drugs, rock and roll, carnal desires, overpowering things, not trusting. It's simple. It's not simple. It can be hard, but I'm telling you guys, just do what you know you need to do. There is something each of you has to do, and you know it. It's time to do it. I know for me what it is, and I'm doing it. It's done. I already figured it out, and it's already happening. I've been making moves with it. It's just I'm going to do a little more confidently. All right? The universe has its own ideas about when and how to bring your attention into form, but we can be impatient, forgetting that time allows a universal consciousness to get all the wheels turning so that what we wish to co-create can begin to manifest. The appearance of this crystal is a reminder to trust in the timing of the universe. Good things come to those who wait. Your message right now is to be open to divine order, for you cannot control the timetable or the form in which the universe expresses your intention. Focus on the process, putting one foot in front of the other as you work at your own growth and healing, and what you need will show up in perfect timing. That's it, you guys. It is time for you to take action. You know what to do. It's inside you. Buy the book. Okay? You know it. It is inside you. Get out of this orphan energy, man, because what's about to happen, you're about to be blessed. Why? Because you're mending. You're mending with your higher self, your child, your innocence, right? You're also merging these two energies. I can see like this person on this album has looked, it's the right eye. The right eye is the left, intellectual, right? Tiny, shiny object. I can see you maybe like swirling right now too, okay? Wow. Sex, OXO. You have to overcome that, you guys. There is a difference between sex to please or fulfill the carnal senses and making love, okay? And I would not even I would just, for the 2.5 days while the moon's in your sun sign, I would do a spiritual 3 days. That's what my advice. That's a download that I got, and I will be doing it, and it's in the cards. All right, guys. This is what I got for you. I do got to go. I just looked at the clock. Wow, and I just noticed that one of the artists' name is M.O.D. Sun. Sun. Can you see it? It's in the beginning of this right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Cannot make it up, you guys. It's time. Your life force energy is important. You need to start taking this serious and understanding that you are the only person giving your life force energy away. Okay? Choose your company wisely, right? You will become your company. If you're not resonating with people, if people are triggering you, or if you're being triggered about certain things, right? If people are trying to influence you to do drugs and drink and eat meat and things that you know inside you you're not supposed to be doing, you got to disconnect, okay? Because then what will happen is you're going to call in your tribe. You're going to call in the relationship. You're going to call in those things. But right now, you're not going to get that unless you take this action. And that's the whole point. Because everything you want is ready to come to you. You know what to do. I love you guys. Please hit that like button. Remember, buy one, get one free, $55, private reading special. You guys, I'm tapped in. I'm going to be straight up. My private readings are like nothing. Everybody that's had one, they know. And if you are here watching it, just comment it. Let me know let them know, because it's amazing, and it's where my bread and butter is, honestly, one-on-one, because I can fixate on that one energy. But if it's something you're interested, email me. If you'd like to donate, saying thank you for the holidays or just thank you in general, there's options to do so. But please, guys, hit that like button. I invite you to subscribe. Hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload. Stay tuned and be patient. You guys got this. I believe in you. You're going to rise. It is our time. From my sacred heart to your sacred heart, I'm sending you so much love. Namaste.